Well, it was a great game for the fans. I like the way we got back in the game in the third period, and obviously could have gone either way. We needed one shot. I think we had that shot, but it didn't hit the net. Hats off to Western. They were a good team all year, and they're a good team down here. So they deserved the win, but I thought our team was right there.
Luke, what do you think the energy level is like in the first period? Do you think the double overtime game last night had any effect on how you guys started?
I actually thought we came out all right, all things considered. I mean, they got the first goal, which was unfortunate, but I thought we played all right in the first period. Maybe we didn't have the jump we usually have, but I thought we hung in there.
Luke, when Western got that 5-minute major, what was going through your guys' minds? I mean, did you feel like right then and there you had a chance, and did the intensity just start to crank up from that point on?
Yeah, I mean, I think going into the third period, we thought we had a chance, but that kind of opened our eyes a little bit more. Obviously, we got one. We were hoping for two. And, you know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. But I thought our power play looked better tonight, and that's a step in the right direction for the tournament.
You guys are going to probably get the bid for the NCAA tournament. How are you going to learn from this game moving forward?
It's never fun to lose, but I guess that feeling of defeat, we don't want to have that again. This is the third time for me losing in a championship game, so I definitely don't want to be in that situation again.
Luke, is it hard for you to believe that that goalie for Western is a freshman?
I mean, no. He's really good. I think he's like 21, so he came in and did his job this year. You know, it's freshmen step up and do that sometimes, and it's hats off to him. He played great.
Luke, you talked about recovering physically today from the game last night. How hard is it to get up mentally after a grueling double overtime game like you played on Friday?
Yeah, we had a little practice since we did it the weekend before against Notre Dame. But being in a championship game, I think we were up and we were ready to go. We just didn't quite have enough gas in the tank to finish it off.
Luke, how would you compare this year's team to the one from last year at this point in the year? Do you feel confident in the ability to make a run?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is a really close team. Maybe we don't have the prolific goal scorers that we had in years past, you know, with Carl and Caparuso. But I feel like our team's really close, and we focus a lot on defense, and I think we definitely have a chance to make a run if we do the little things correct.
Luke, what was the mindset of the team after Mafi got that goal, put it within one?
I mean, I think it was just that, you know, we can actually do this. I think we all believed it before, but just to be that close with 5 minutes left or so, we thought we had a legitimate chance to come back. And, you know, like Coach said, we had that shot, but, you know, things just didn't go in.
Coach, what do you think of Western Michigan's program? Just a couple years ago, they're right at the bottom of the CCHA, and now they're tournament champs. What are your thoughts on their revival?
Well, I think it's long overdue. You know, they should be a good program, and they've had good players and good teams and good coaches, and it's good to see them down here. You know, I remember a few years ago when Ohio State finally won the CCHA playoffs, and good for them. And I told them it's about time. I mean, I congratulate in a positive way, because they should be a top program too. And Western, you know, they're right in the heart of Michigan, where there's a lot of good players and a lot of good hockey. And I don't know if they just needed a change, but obviously last year something clicked, and they're back here again. So good for them.
Coach, do you think this loss could be a bit of a wake-up call going into the tournament next weekend?
Well, let's face it, we're not that good. We're not any better than anyone else, and but I don't think we're any worse than anyone else. We're right there. And whether it's a bounce of the puck or a goal post or a little bit of luck or a little bit of this, either way, and you know, that game could have went into overtime tonight, and maybe we could have got lucky and won, and just like we got lucky last night on Merrill's goal, and then finally Moffat won in overtime. So there's not that much difference between the teams. And the team that wins, I know winning puts a lot of emphasis on that team must be better, and losing makes everyone feel that team must be worse. It's not a big difference. So I don't think that game, I think that game really is just if it's a wake-up call, it's just a reminder of how important all the little things are in the game, whether it's a penalty, a face-off, even a line change, how important it is.
Maybe the one thing that Hunwick has struggled with this year has been rebound opportunities, and all 3 goals, I think, came off of rebounds tonight. Do you think Hunwick had anything, he could have done anything to stop those 3 goals?
Well, I think if he looks at the goals, there'd be something that he would say, and every goalie does. They think they can stop every shot. But he has a way of placing his rebounds, where he places them where he wants to, and I don't know if he did that tonight. But they got shots through, and he battled hard. Let's face it, one of the reasons we're here is Sean Hunwick.
Coach, it seems like in the CCHA and nationally, as you said, there's a lot of parity. Teams are a lot of, I guess, close together here, and there's a lot of opportunity for people. Do you remember a year like this before, or is this something you've seen more parity last?
I thought, well, the parity we've seen is in our conference. I haven't seen anything like this in our conference, but I can't tell you about the parity in the country. We haven't seen many other teams from outside our league, outside of Boston College, and maybe Michigan Tech when they were here, but we haven't seen a lot of the teams. But I follow them. I'm on the poll. I know what's going on. It's another good year for Division I college hockey.